Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the worst part of doing this event. The whole room goes, "What does this guy want?" I'm so sorry. But thankfully, you got through the monsoon to join us this evening, so I appreciate that happening very much. My name is Zack East, and I'm the awards director for Moody on the Market. My daytime job is as a senior director at United Way of Southwest Michigan, one of our sponsors. But I also, of course, am still part of the Midwest family crew and doing a lot of radio work. And this is one of the great things that we still get to do at Moody on the Market, to be a great community partner and bring all of you here along with, I think we're at, what, 7 years worth of classes that we've awarded, Pat? Is that what it is? Oh, it is speech. Anyway, so if you've never heard of the award series before, we do 3 different sets of awards. Obviously, Best Places to Work, 40 Under 40, and Bold Women of Business. We're actually going to be accepting nominations for 40 Under 40 right now. But please don't try to do that nomination form while you're sitting here tonight. I would appreciate your attention very much, because it's a long one and you're going to have to do some research. Before I get started this evening, I want to take a moment to recognize a few groups of people that helped make this award possible. A very big thank you to our presenting sponsors, the Southwest Michigan Regional Chamber, Silver Beach Pizza, the Inn at Harbor Shores, Sturgis Bank, United Way of Southwest Michigan, Insurance Management Service, and South Bend International Airport, with support from the Mason Jar Cafe and New Heights Auto Service. Without their financial support, we would not be able to put this award program together each year. And you will definitely find that out when you go to pick up your awards and realize they are not acrylic, they're in fact glass. Please do not drop them. Thank you so much. They're also very pointy, so keep that in mind too. Can we give our sponsors a big hand as well? And I definitely want to recognize the namesake of this award series and Moody on the Market, Mr. Pat Moody. Let's bring him up and hear a little bit from him.
Thank you, Zach. And thank you for the opportunity to briefly take a moment to salute each and every one of you as you join what I consider to be a very unique fraternity in our region. While we have been recognizing quality and excellence in the world of local business since 2019, Zach, to answer your question, those who display the shield of best places to work in Michigan's Great Southwest still number less than 150 in total. In fact, when we add your names to the Hall of Fame roster tonight, there will be exactly 140 local business enterprises, large and small, that have earned the distinction of Moody on the Market's Best Places to Work. Our other signature awards in the series include, as what's your name again? Zach said. As Zach said, include the Moody on the Market 40 Under 40, which currently is taking nominations, as he noted, for the finest young entrepreneurs in our region, and the Moody on the Market Bold Women of Business, which later this year will add 20 new honorees into that fold, rounding out to 100 of the best in our region dating back to the start of that award series. We couldn't do any of this without a remarkable stable of sponsors, as Zach just pointed out, and underwriters, a strong contingent of past winners who serve as judges, screening all of the entries, and more importantly, a vibrant and active business community that keeps producing and introducing top talent into our marketplace. Thank you all for that, and please be sure to congratulate one another. Do yourself a little networking while you're here, and help us to keep the tradition of recognition alive and well here in Michigan's Great Southwest. Thank you.
So even though Pat has retired from the award series, we lure him here with food and or drink, and he appreciates it very much. And we're still very fortunate to have his presence in lots of different ways at Midwest Family, and this is no exception. I'd also like to take a moment, as Pat said, to recognize our judges. Our judges panel is actually made up of past winners of this award and other 40 Under 40 or Bold Women of Business award winners. So the people who have made this decision truly are community members. They're not sponsors. Nobody can pay for this award. You are truly the best of the best, and our judges around the community agree. So I'd like to say a big thank you to, of course, Pat. He is one of our judges. In addition to Sarah Hadley of Competitive Edge, Katie Burrell from Mighty Dog Roofing, and Zach Manger of Jimmy John's, who served as this year's judges for Best Places to Work. So let's give them a big hand, please. And if we have any judges here, if you want to come on up, we've got a token of our appreciation for your service in going through all those nomination forms. We appreciate it. I think it's just you, Katie. Sorry. We'll come to you. How's that? Yeah. So our friends at Competitive Edge found us a really cool backpack with the Moody on the Market logo. And I see that Sarah and Jasmine are already excited to buy those. So keep good watch. They're going to try to take it. But Pat, you definitely can get one as well for your efforts. And I will be reaching out to some people who might be in this room to see if you want to judge 40 under 40. You might get cool stuff like that. I'm just saying. Okay. So again, a big thank you to those judges. And as I said, those judges' decisions are made independently. Even though we have a great stable of sponsors, those folks have no ability to affect the results that you see here. It's a very strong judging structure. And a lot of the nominations that have been submitted this evening, really all of the nominations, because it's part of the requirements, come from Berrien, Cass, and Van Buren counties. We, of course, also don't award folks who have already won this award in the past. So everybody that's here this evening is a first-time winner. There's no way to win it a second, third, or fifth time. So that gives a lot more chance for organizations and businesses to be part of this event. So we appreciate that very much. In addition to our judges being present, you heard us mention our sponsors. I want to ask our friends from the Southwest Michigan Regional Chamber, Jasmine and Sarah, to come on up and to say a few words first. That's cool.
Let me lower this because I'm not as tall. You know what? Let me just take that out and be a professional. Hello, good evening. My name is Sarah Spoonholtz with the Southwest Michigan Regional Chamber. This is Jasmine Hansen joining me. Just wanted to take a quick moment to say on behalf of the chamber, we're all very proud and excited for all of you to get this recognition. What you're doing is creating an amazing culture within inside of your communities. By doing so, you are helping us make it easier to attract talent who want to live here, work here, play here, and put down roots in Southwest Michigan. So that does make our jobs so incredibly much easier in the long run. But just a huge congratulations to each and every one of you. If you have any questions about how we can help you, please by all means reach out, let us know. And thank you once again to Zach, to Moody, to Brianne, and the amazing team here at Midwest Family too for doing the awards series and letting us help recognize businesses that are doing great things. Also our 40 under 40 that will be the next great leaders for our community and the bold women who make things possible here. Thank you.
I'm going to invite next Leanne Brown from Sturgis Bank to come, Brownfield, I should say, to join us here at the podium from Sturgis Bank. And if you don't mind, I'll hand you the mic so you don't have to deal with my stand. Okay?
Good evening, Leanne Brownfield, Vice President of Sturgis Bank. Wanted to congratulate all of you on behalf of our team for winning this award. We were lucky enough to have won it a few years ago, and we believe that our community can only thrive if we have positive places for our employees to work. And so we have that in common. If you need any banking expertise, please reach out to myself or a fellow coworker of mine. We'd be happy to help you. Again, congratulations.
And on behalf of my other workplace, United Way of Southwest Michigan, our CEO, Anna Murphy, just had knee surgery, so she wasn't able to join us this evening, but she definitely sends a huge congratulations to all the organizations and businesses that have been part of this event this evening. And I also want to invite up our hosts here at the Inn at Harbor Shores to say a little bit. Elizabeth Hacker has helped us host the awards here for many years now, and I think you'll probably agree with me that this is a fantastic place to hold an event. So, Elizabeth, come on up.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Hacker, Director of Sales here at the Inn at Harbor Shores. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for being here. And congratulations to all of the business owners and managers that were named Best Places to Work. Take strong leadership to create a workplace where people feel valued, supported, and proud to show up each day. We won the award a couple years ago, so I know I can say that from experience. We're proud to support events like this, and if you guys have anything that you want to come and see us for, a retreat, a meeting, or just come and hang out at the harbor and have a drink, we'd love to see you.
Thank you. This is also a fantastic place to hold your wedding as well. I'm not being paid for this. I just thought I'd say it. But one of my past life jobs just happened to be as a wedding DJ, and this is one of my favorite places to come. So a lot of couples really enjoy this place. So if you know anybody getting married, there you go. There's my plug. A big thank you to all of our sponsors for your encouragement and kind words for our winners this evening. And I do want to mention that you see some cameras around the room. That is because this event is being streamed live on our Moody on the Market YouTube and Facebook page. It's also on the Southwest Michigan Regional Chamber Facebook page and on the WSJM Facebook page and YouTube. So plenty of places to watch. So if you're sitting here and you know that somebody couldn't attend, send them a text real quick. Ask them to go search for any one of those, names on Facebook, and they'll be able to watch this event live. If you miss it after the event's over, it'll stay there as a recorded video, and you can send it to whomever you'd like, especially your part where you get the chance to receive your award. So again, this will be streaming live through the entire event, all over Facebook and YouTube for you to enjoy. And that is thanks to Ryan Cheevers at Little Red Fern, who's in the back of the room there. So Ryan, thank you. Appreciate it. Let's give him a big hand. I also want to say a big thanks to our Midwest family staff. We have a lot of folks that are on hand from the stations here today. We have Tom, our VP of Sales. We have Gail Olson, our chairman. Of course, we have Pat. Brianna, who is up here, is a huge right hand to everything that gets done to make these awards possible. She does an important job, like making sure that when these awards show up, they're all in one piece. As they come, you'd be surprised what happens in shipping and many other detail things that go into this day. So a big thank you to our staff. Let's give them a big hand. Besides our hosts here at the Inn at Harbor Shores, one other person to thank is Shelly from RC Photography. Shelly's over here near the backdrop, and as you get your award and come up, we are going to have you have a picture taken. We'll post those pictures on our Facebook page probably about 2 days or so from now on the Moody on the Market Facebook page for you to take a look at and to certainly use and share with your own audience as well. And then after the event's over, feel free to come on up and use the background for your own pictures if you'd like. Okay, so just a little more instruction for you. After I finish profiling your company, again, come on up. Again, these are glass trophies, so we'll have to be really careful on the handoff. Pat and I will come over and take a picture with you there at the background, the step and repeat, and then you'll have you return to your seat. One thing that Brianna will probably help you with is that there is a box that does go with your awards. So we'll try to find that box that corresponds there. But if you want to come up afterward, that's fine too. And we'll make sure that you've got good packing material for you to leave with so you don't end up dropping it in the parking lot. I only say that from experience. The box is important. I'm just saying. So, all right, everybody ready to make some awards happen? All right, let's do it. By the way, if you do need to get up and get more food or drinks, I'm not offended if you do it throughout the ceremony. Please eat this delicious food. Our first nominee this evening, who happens to be our first winner, is Harbor Shores Golf Course. They finally had the opportunity to win a couple years after the Inn at Harbor Shores. The Harbor Shores Golf Course is known far beyond the region for its award-winning Jack Nicklaus design layout, but staffer Kelly says it's the people-first culture that really sets the place apart. Even though you go in every day with a job to do, it rarely ever feels like work, she writes, because coworkers have your back and create the best workplace environment possible. General Manager Josh Dockstader makes the rounds daily, listening to ideas and checking spirits of his staff. Then he turns those ideas into action. Every summer, he literally shuts the course down for a full-time staff golf outing, complete with food and prizes, a gesture their employees call the ultimate wow moment. Team members are proud to lead the standard for hospitality while enjoying enviable perks such as free golf, a flexible family schedule, and plenty of chances to give back to local school teams who practice on the grounds. They say we set the service bar for the community and still strive to be better every day. Let's give Harbor Shores Golf Course a big hand, please. Josh, the general manager, was not able to join us this evening, but he did send his regards in the form of a little statement to read, so I'll do that for you. He says, we're extremely honored to be selected as Moody on the Market's best places to work for 2025. The commitment of our team and our guests, and more importantly, the community, is at the forefront of all we do. The culture is simple. We work to play. We celebrate successes both big and small, and every person on our team knows why we exist. Harbor Shores Golf isn't just a place to work. It's a part of a larger family that sticks together and works to fulfill our vision and purpose. Thank you again, and we look forward to serving the community for many years to come while having fun doing so, of course. Harbor Shores, give them a big hand. Our next awardee is the Aesthetics Lounge and Spa here in St. Joseph. St. Joseph sisters April and Sarah turned a single Florida dream into 19 thriving spa locations before bringing the Aesthetics Lounge and Spa right back home to Michigan's Great Southwest. Nominator Sarah describes the 5-woman St. Joe team as a true family that's united by one goal: to make people happier and feel good about themselves. We guide people through the decision process, she says, rather than pushing services just to make a sale. She adds that ethical focus keeps both employees and clients local. The owners back it up with yearly Florida symposiums, complete with dinner cruises and the occasional fire dancer, plus free treatments and famous drama-free workplace. Ask Sarah what really makes the team, and she says, we all love coming to work and seeing each other. That genuine joy is exactly why the spa earns its place among the best places to work. Let's give them a big hand. Over in Bridgman, Danielle and Matt Granholm's Rising Kites coffee pours far more than lattes. Courtney, who nominated them, says, quote, every cup empowers individuals with intellectual disabilities and supports families around the world. Though through the Rising Kites bag program for new Down syndrome parents. It's the kind of place that doesn't just make you a better employee, it makes you a better human, she says. Leaders celebrate milestones big and small, give personalized shout outs, and regularly host team events that bond a staff of 25 into one uplifting family. Purpose fuels performance. More than 3,000 care bags have been shipped to 50 states and 20 countries so far. The 3 words employees use the most about Rising Kites: inclusive, purposeful, and empowering. That sums up why Rising Kites soars to this year's list. Thank you very much. Not the end of the puns, folks. Just wait. Congratulations. Our next honoree hails from the beautiful burg of Baroda. I love alliteration too. I'm so sorry. Baroda may be small, but TJ's Baroda Tap serves portions of food and kindness that are anything but small. Server Amber says owners Joe, Tara, and Greg treat us like family, even teleporting in when things get a bit hectic so they can be on the floor. When something breaks or we get crazy busy, somebody magically appears to help. Scratch-made soups, locally sourced sourdough, and first-place chili keep all the patrons happy. while staff enjoy flexible schedules, shift meals, and bonuses with a dad joke or two thrown in. Sounds like my kind of place. The owners also spearhead fundraisers like a rap battle that paid medical bills for an employee fighting cancer. No wonder Amber calls TJ's the most welcoming, supportive, and friendly place I've worked at in 20 years. Let's give TJ's in Baroda Tap a big hand. I don't know if they were able to join us this evening, so we'll accept their award on their behalf. We'll move on next to the Lucky Dog Ranch. At Benton Harbor's Lucky Dog Ranch, every canine gets a private cottage. Sounds nice. It's got a twin bed, a chair, and a tufted yard, while tiny but mighty staff finds those dogs forever homes. Martha sums up founder Mike Petlick in 3 superpowers: creating families, everlasting love, and being available 24/7 for the pets. Employees swap paychecks for tail wags. You'll be rewarded with tail wags, doggy kisses, and endless snuggles, the nomination promises. Pool days and luncheons celebrate success, and the community rallies around this awesome nonprofit. Let's give a big hand to the Lucky Dog Ranch, please. All right, our next honoree is Benton Harbor's own Adams & Son Incorporated. They've spent the last 26 years turning grit into greatness. Tracy, who owns the company with Barry Adams and their now grown son Brady, says the firm was born of hard work, sweat, long hours, and a great love for exceptional service in the HVAC industry to Southwest Michigan. 12 phenomenal teammates keep area homes comfortable, and the Adams family treats each one like extended kin. We don't have employees who work for us, she says. We work for them. Tracy explains, adding that respect and gratitude drive every decision at their business. That people-first mindset shown during the pandemic when the crew pivoted from furnaces to fabricate hand sanitizer stands and PPE holders for more than 200 local businesses, an effort that won congressional recognition. From attendance and no callback bonuses to vision and dental, they help all of their employees with anything they need. Adams & Son proves a small shop can deliver big-name care for both customers and the folks that are out there in the field. Let's give Adams & Son a big hand, please. Unfortunately, Tracy and the staff couldn't be here this evening as they had a death in the family, but I can tell you in my time working with Adams & Son, they are a phenomenal group of people, and this is definitely a great profile of who they are as a business. So thank you so much. As we move on to our next business, it's St. Joseph-based At Properties, Christie's International Real Estate. It is, of course, a pretty big company, 3,000 agents, yet nominator Donna says the culture feels like a group of people that genuinely do care for clients and colleagues alike. Compassion, integrity, and innovation top her list of the trademarks of At Properties. Leadership backs that ethos with creative perks, frequent social and business gatherings, an At Balance program that treats agents to pickleball lessons or art studio visits, and constant marketing tech upgrades that keep everybody ahead of the curve in the real estate industry. Donna's favorite Google-style review would be, "Holy cow, this company was absolutely fabulous. We felt cared for every step of the way." That authentic praise echoes through the office and into the community, and it causes quite a bit of an exceptional stir for them. In short, At Properties turns real estate hustle into high trust, high fun family that new agents and longtime pros are proud to call home. Let's give At Properties a big hand, please. I thought it came from the back of my dress for a moment. Our next honoree is Filkins Vineyards on the Lakeshore Wine Trail. They pair award-winning vintages with a work family that feels just as refreshing. The nominator calls the Baroda Tasting Room team one big family where humor and gorgeous surroundings fuel every shift. Field trips and family-friendly cookouts celebrate milestones, and monthly events from trivia to paint and sip nights keep their spirits high, even during harvest crunch time. The result is 3 defining words about their business: caring, friendly, and beautiful. Superpowers listed on their nomination form include the ability to bring joy and relaxation to both clients and those at work. Traits that spill over all over the place, including new guests that show up for the first time and are wowed. With that leadership comes fresh ideas and values with every pour, and Filkins is raising a glass to workplace happiness. Hopefully, they're here with us tonight. Let's give them a big hand. I am not sure if they were able to join us this evening, but we will definitely make sure that they get their award. And if I have to deliver it myself to try the wine, I will do so. Perks of the job. What can I say? Our next honoree is Stevensville's 7-person Keep Smiling Dental. They prove that a small clinic can definitely make a mighty impact. Becky, the nominator, praises Dr. James Mulcairick for building a workplace rooted in compassion, flexibility, and excellence. Dr. M doesn't just fix teeth. He volunteers at free dental clinics and mentors staff on new procedures, all while remodeling the office for better ergonomics for the staff to work. He takes the time to ensure every patient gets the correct treatment and helps his staff grow with confidence, Becky writes. Perks range from free family dental benefits to week-long appreciation celebrations and candle-making outings. That sounds fun. I like that. Daily morning huddles even end with a personal dad joke. I'm seeing a theme here because laughter is part of the treatment plan. That's great. No wonder employees describe this practice as supportive, compassionate, and innovative, a triple crown that truly does keep everybody smiling. See, okay. This table, they're loving the puns. Keep Smiling Dental. Let's give them a big hand, please. I would say this is my only creative outlet, but I'd be lying. I'm so sorry. Now, the team here might set a precedent because they're all in uniform, but it might be because they just came from work, so. All right, our next organization is Senior Services of Van Buren County. From its South Haven headquarters, Senior Services of Van Buren County champions older adults and its own team under Executive Director Diane Rogosi. Michelle, who nominated the nonprofit, says staffers thrive on joy, laughter, and the feeling that everyone is truly cared about and appreciated. The organization's Pace Acres Committee spices up the calendar with themed lunches, while leadership highlights personal milestones and promotes from within, proving that growth doesn't stop at your retirement age. Senior Services also gives back in big ways as well, from our United Way Rake a Difference program to on-site event tent hosting, music, trivia, and book clubs. The goal for Senior Services of Van Buren County is to enrich life at every stage. Key perks include taste testing new wines, generous discounts, and employee parties. And they make the mission even sweeter for the tight-knit crew helping Van Buren County age well. Let's give them a big hand. Senior Services of Van Buren County. Our next honoree is Benton Harbor's Citadel Dance and Music Center. They've been at the heartbeat of the Arts District since 2008, making music and movement accessible to every family, regardless of budget. Kimberly, who wears many hats there, calls it, quote, a nurturing environment where staff and students thrive. Faculty members include Susan Dietrich Reed and Lori Lawrence Gist. They rally a 30-person team around the mission of turning field research and constant feedback into fresh classes and performance opportunities for all the students. The family-like atmosphere really shines during their original steampunk ballet called A Steamed Nutcracker. It's a great show if you've never been to it. Performed with live professional orchestra, a tradition that Kimberly says should be shouted from the rooftops. And here we are. With perks like collaborative energy, creative outlets, and a never-ending energy superpower, the Citadel truly does show that the arts can be both rigorous and joy-filled as well. Let's have a big hand for the Citadel Dance and Music Center. Our next honoree is from downtown Niles. Fit Stop 24 Fitness is more than just a 24-hour gym. It is Gary Marshall's personal mission to keep neighbors moving. Nominator Roger says Gary is a wonderful individual, giving any human being who would literally do anything for his employees. The 6-person crew feels that generosity daily. From fair pay to a culture where high fives and laughter are built into every shift. Staff described the vibe in 3 words: successful, amazing, and happy. Their superpowers include superhuman endurance, of course. It is a gym after all. Strength, and more. Roger laughs that those are fitting for a place that never closes and never stops cheering you on. For members and employees alike, Fit Stop 24 proves fitness grows best in a community that is fueled by positivity, and that is what they are doing in Niles. Let's give them a big hand, please. They weren't able to join us this evening, but we will, of course, accept on their behalf. Our next organization is Hope Resources in Coloma. They offer far more than a food pantry. Think diapers, pet food, and even crochet classes. Volunteer nominator Pamela calls the all-volunteer crew a community of caring people who help without judgment. Only one paid staffer, the executive director, coordinates 20-plus volunteers who deliver furniture, run budgeting workshops, and constantly chase new ways to serve the Coloma, Watervliet, and Hager communities. Pamela's Google review pitch would be a caring community of volunteers that go the extra mile with unconditional love and support. Support, guidance, and encouragement are those 3 words that also capture why Hope lives up to its name every single day in Coloma. Let's give them a big hand, please. I am really excited to be able to give out a lot of these awards to some great nonprofits this year, and we have yet another one that's actually just down the street from us at United Way of Southwest Michigan, and that is PACE of Southwest Michigan. They're based in St. Joe, keeping seniors living safely at home through all-inclusive medical and social care. Natalie, who nominated them, notes the program has grown from 64 to over 240 participants since 2012. The executive director, Mike Zdrondowski champions a 90-member team and recently partnered with Brio Living Services to share best practices, which is a win-win for the entire organization and the people that it serves. Staff love Pace's Aces lunches, internal promotions, and hearing participant success stories that remind them why their work matters. Supportive, collaborative, and rewarding. Those are the three words that best explain why caregivers sleep well at night, and Pace earns a slot among our best places to work. Let's give Pace of Southwest Michigan a big hand, please. Our next honoree is Pepsi Beverages Company here in Southwest Michigan. From its Benton Harbor warehouse, Pepsi Beverages Company keeps 2,000 local retailers stocked with my favorite soft drink, and I'm not just saying that. They're proud to be the region's only locally based soft drink provider. Lake Michigan, the beach, and a cold Pepsi is a winning combination, according to their nominator, Tony. About 50 employees power the sales, warehouse, and delivery teams, fueled by deep product discounts, swag, food truck lunches, and a full week of employee appreciation every September. Their secret superpowers are the agility to pivot on a dime and a teamwork mindset that keeps pallets rolling smoothly. Adaptive, fast, and fun. Those are the qualities that explain why this competitive crew keeps popping the top on workplace satisfaction. Are you writing these down? Is that a boo? Yeah, boo's probably fine. That's okay. Pepsi Beverages Company, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, guys. Our next honoree is New Buffalo's Rolling Embers. They're owned by the Pokagon Band, and they turned the typical dispensary model on its head. Joshua says the 14-person team offers an experience unlike anywhere else, complete with a consumption lounge, live music, and puff and paint nights. Because it operates on tribal land, the crew can create one-of-a-kind products, like the 150-gram gradient crystal edible during this past Memorial Day. That sounds like a lot. They say, quote, it's like a Wonka factory. There's no limit to what we can create. I like that. The perks include 22 paid vacation days, performance bonuses, a hefty product discount. I would imagine that keeps the spirits high at Rolling Embers. See, thank you. Innovative, trailblazers, and unique. Those are the three reasons why people nominated Rolling Embers to best places to work. Let's give them a big hand. Our next honoree this evening started in 1989, right down the street from the radio stations. Benton Harbor's signature dealer group has sold cars the old-fashioned way through honesty and respect. Teresa, who celebrates 21 years there, says leaders Bill Riley and Bill Crowder treat every employee and customer just like family. With 47 employees and a mantra of integrity, the dealership backs its culture with extra PTO for birthdays, half-paid health insurance, and an open-door policy for personal or work issues. Teresa's Indeed-style pitch says, one of the friendliest and most honest businesses I've ever encountered. Kindness and respect are top-notch at Signature. Respect, honesty, and integrity are the three-point turn that steers Signatures right here into the best places to work. Come on up, guys. As Pat said, we're not going to let you host this anymore. Our next honoree is in downtown St. Joseph. The Buck Burgers and Brew keeps 50 plus team members flipping handmade patties and pouring Michigan brews with a smile. Madison, who started there as a host, inserted their nomination and says management support promoted me to server in no time. Perks range from half-price meals, free if you're working a double shift, to a Cedar Point trip every summer and closing early on July 4th so families can watch the fireworks right there from the patio over at the Buck. I'm going to weasel my way into that one this year. Leadership's daily check-ins include even just to be sure that we are drinking water while we're running around serving customers. Madison Notes plus a lively group chat also keeps spirits high during the busy tourist season. So if you ever wonder where your server is, it might be that they're responding to the server group chat that's going on at the Buck. But it's helping keep them sane, so just let them do it. Welcoming, loyal, and hardworking are qualities that make the Buck as beloved by employees as it is by hungry visitors. Let's give them a big hand, please. All right. Our second to last organization is Hartford's Watchtower Warrior Foundation. It's a 20-member nonprofit made up of veterans and first responders who serve, or I should say, who live to serve. Crystal says even after 24-hour shifts, members mow lawns for elderly neighbors or organize benefits for kids battling cancer. She says they go out of their way to make sure everybody is taken care of. The first big wow moment raised nearly $10,000 and where they installed air conditioners for a teen fighting a rare form of cancer. 100% of the proceeds went straight to that family to help them. Perks aren't paychecks because they're on purpose at Watchtower Warrior Foundation. Volunteers cite always being always there, caring, and selfless as the biggest reasons why they made this nomination. Stealth mode, generosity, and community strength make this grassroots crew a clear best place to work, whether or not you even see them coming. What a great volunteer organization, Watchtower Warrior Foundation. Let's give them a big hand. And our last honoree this evening is Hein Electric. Out in Buchanan, brothers Ron, Jim, and Steve Hein run Hein Electric with one guiding rule: people first. Jess praises the culture of respect, teamwork, and continuous growth that keeps everybody energized. Community ties are woven into the wiring. The crew buys livestock at the Berrien County Youth Fair and literally lights up the town's White Christmas celebration every November. Employees rave about genuine work-life balance and personalized leadership support, which are perks that make Mondays something to look forward to at Hein Electric. As Jess sums it up, hard work is appreciated, community matters, and people come first. Proof that a small shop can spark a big change. Wow, the groans. The groans. Let's have a big hand for Hein Electric. Brianna, you're going to host this next time. Sorry. All right, to avoid any awkward moments, although it would be anyway if I miss somebody, but did I miss anybody? Everybody's here? Good, okay. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, let's have a big hand for our class of 2025. Thank you so much once again to the judges, to the sponsors who make all this happen. There might be some food still left for you. You can certainly grab a drink. Feel free to mingle and network while you're here for a bit longer. Feel free to go downstairs, although I'm not paying for your dinner. I'm just letting you know that now. So check that out. And then also, of course, talk to each other, network. Certainly take a moment and think about your 40 under 40 nominations, which again is now open at moodyonthemarket.com. Those will be closing on July 6th. So you've got several weeks, but those weeks will fly by fast. So if you know any employees at your workplaces that you think should be nominated for 40 under 40, keep that in mind. And maybe we'll see you guys back here in the next couple of months. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it.